What's up, guys, on YouTube? It's 206 Analysis from MMASocialist.com. Here to give you guys your predictions. This is just my quick predictions on UFC 137. If you want to go see my more detailed predictions on the upcoming main card fights, check the description down below. Link to MMA Socialist. In order to comment there, you need to join MMA Socialist. You know that's just how we do it. Okay. All right. Now for the quick prediction for Hayoki and George Roop. Just quick prediction. I'm going to go with Roop because many Japanese fighters who've had success in Japan have a very tough time. You know, we have Takanori Takanori Gomi. He is 1-3 in the UFC. Kazuhiro Nakamura. The list can go on, but just again, I'm going with George Roop on this fight. But I'll describe it. Next fight is Scott Jorgensen versus Jeff Curran. I'm gonna go with Scott Jorgensen. You know, he is the younger fighter. You know, and for Jeff Curran, he is 34, and I have seen him slow down over the years. I'm gonna say that he's gonna. I think Scott Jorgensen is gonna really take this fight easily. Again, if you want to see more insight, I'm not giving much insight, but if you want to see more insight, then just check out MMA Socialist in the description below. All right, now to Mirko Cro Cop, Roy Nelson. Mirko Cro Cop is on the 2-fight losing streak, which he should have retired after his horrible knockout loss to Brendan Schaub. He's just not impressive in anyone. But Nelson also isn't really looking impressive. You know, he lost a hit at his own game in grappling against Frank Mir. Even though he beat Frank Mir in back in 2003, 2004, it's still that I don't think that really proves anything that much. So but I must say it's sad to say that, but I think Krokop's he's just gonna get manhandled from this grappler. He can use his kickboxing, but again, his right left kick hospital, right kick, no right kick, left kick hospital, right kick cemetery isn't really here anymore. So that's just quick. Czech Congo, Matt Mitrione. Czech Congo, he did beat a younger fighter, Pat Barry, but again, Pat Barry isn't that. Pat Barry is just going through, a really bad stage in his mixed martial arts career. If he fights out of the UFC, I don't know if he got released. 1 second. Sorry for taking your time. Pat Barry. There we go. He was not released, but I think they should have just release him for a little bit, let him rack up a couple wins in the in smaller division, in smaller promotions. But with his win over Pat Barry, he's now going against a guy who's been improving since his appearance on The Ultimate Fighter Season 10. I'm gonna go with Matt Mitrione, probably via decision. All right, now the main event, boxing main event, basically BJ Penn, Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz, I'm gonna be biased. I did go with Nick Diaz. I was gonna go with Nick Diaz for the GSP fight, but after really looking over his fights, he isn't really fighting. He never really fought really good boxing opponent. Paul Daly was good, but again, Penn is the master of boxing. Is the master of boxing in the lower divisions. The master of boxing in the heavyweight is between Cain Velasquez and Junior Dos Santos, but again, we haven't seen that fight yet. But when it happens, we will know. So I say that BJ Penn takes this fight by a decision. I'm going to see him just outboxing the living hell out of him. They're both great jiu-jitsu fighters. BJ Penn is a prodigy. He is the fastest man in the history of Brazilian jiu-jitsu to gain his black belt. He knows how to use his jiu-jitsu, and he can really display it very well. He did it against Kenny Florin. So that's my predictions. For more insight, again, check the link down below. MMA Socialist, and I will see you guys after the fight. Peace out.